Hello. Introduction to Communication and Journalism. We have already finished four chapters in this text, and fifth chapter is already started. Definition, characteristics of new media, the types of new media like internet, blog, online newspaper, these things that we have already discussed. Now, let's have a look at the next type of new media, that is citizen journalism. The picture in the screen is enough to understand what does it mean. See, some people are there and they are holding their mobile phones up and it looks like taking photograph, right? So I'm giving it to you to guess what does a citizen journalism mean. You just guess by looking this picture what is citizen journalism. Okay. Now let's go deep into this topic. See, the term citizen journalism is also called public journalism, participatory journalism, democratic or street journalism. Okay. And the common people participate in this process of collecting, reporting, analyzing, and publishing news and views. See, it is all against the traditional journalistic activities. We all know that to become a journalist is highly risky. The person has to complete a course in journalism and he has to work under a media institution. But here, the normal person reports events and expresses their views on particular events and share the same in their surroundings. In this process, the journalist need not to be educated, professional, and any individual can be a citizen journalist. For example, if a man suspiciously found dead in your locality, you just imagine if a man suspiciously found dead in your locality, what do you do? Simple. We will take a photograph of the body and you just type the details of the body in your WhatsApp or Facebook, everywhere, anywhere, and share it to share it. We won't wait for a journalist to come and take photographs of the body and prepare a detailed report of it. See, this is what we call citizen journalist or journalism. In this type of journalism, the normal people, the normal citizen, the common people, they are the journalist. There is no media institutions, there is no professional or proficiency. Everyone in a country or in the world are citizen journalists. Okay. Now let's see what are the activities taking place in this citizen journalism. This is what I mean by the title Possibilities of Citizen Journalism, which means the activities taking place in the process of citizen journalism. See, in citizen journalism, one can write about a local protest in one's blog or in any online format. For example, which means a person is responding, a person is expressing his opinion on any issue in his locality and share his opinion in any online platform. This is a kind of citizen journalism. Look at the example given below. It's a screenshot It's a comment of a famous Malayalam film actor Aju Varghese on the recent elephant killing in Kerala. Let me read it for you. ഫ്രഷ് എനിക്ക് 4 കുട്ടികൾ ഒരു ഭാര്യ രീതി വെച്ച് അറിയിച്ചു എന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. അഭിപ്രായം പറഞ്ഞാൽ കുടുംബം ആണല്ലോ ശീലം. പക്ഷെ ഇവിടെ എൻ്റെ നാട്ടിൽ മരണം വരെ വർഗീയത നടക്കില്ല. എനിക്ക് രാഷ്ട്രീയം ഇല്ല. ടാക്സ് അടക്കുന്ന ഒരു മണ്ടനാണ് ഞാൻ. മണ്ടൻ മാത്രം. See, it is his opinion about the elephant killing issue in Kerala, and he has casted his opinion in online and shared it in the online platform. It's a kind of citizen journalism. Now, the next one. The next one can review newspapers and express his views on the news. This is also a kind of citizen journalism. See, the lady below the text is Sunitha Devadas. You might have known her. She is an activist in Kerala, and she has a YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, sometimes she reviews or expresses her opinion on news. See, in this screenshot you can see a news title: Pregnant elephant fed pineapple stuffed with crackers in Kerala. She died standing in river. It's a news title in NDTV, if I remember right. And she is expressing her opinion of this news title or this newspaper. So this is also a kind of citizen journalism. That means we are expressing or we are casting our opinions on a particular news or event. This is also a kind of citizen journalism. Okay, the next one. See, one can claim that the news appeared in a media is not true and exposes its factual side to the public. Sometimes you might have witnessed the same situation. The corporate owned media lie to people in order to fulfill their intentions. See, you can raise your voice against the lies and shows the truth by posting an article in the social media. This is also a kind of citizen journalism. See, here in the screenshot you could see 2 pictures. These are 2 reports of NDTV on the elephant killing. In the first news, they say, I just read it for you, the title: Pregnant elephant fed pineapple stuffed with crackers. See, you know the meaning of the word feed. Here in this sentence, it means someone has given this pineapple to the elephant to kill it. And in the news, the incident takes place in Malappuram. See, the title itself is a lie. It's a lie. The newspaper has printed a lie as a title of a news, a sensational news. But see, the interesting thing is they publish the same news in the next day with some changes. The change is they replace the word fed with ate, which means the elephant itself ate the pineapple. When the title is changed as this, they changed the place too. That means the incident happened in Palakkad. When the elephant fed with this pineapple, it was in Malappuram. But when the elephant ate the pineapple, it was in Palakkad. So it was a lie of NDTV. See, this is a WhatsApp status of my friend, and I have taken the screenshot of his WhatsApp status. He has written some sentences with a screenshot exposing the truth behind this incident. So, this is also a kind of citizen journalism. I hope you might have I hope you understand what I said. Now, the next one. One can snap a photo of newsworthy event in his locality and publish this in online. See, it's quite normal. Uh, if we find something newsworthy, we will take a photo of it and share it in online media. It's quite natural. See, you just remember when we are doing such things, if we are taking a photograph of newsworthy incidents in our locality and we are sharing it in online medias, we are doing a job of a journalist. For example, if a cow born with 5 legs, it's a newsworthy, right? We will take a photograph of this and post it online. So this is also a kind of citizen journalism. And the last one can record a videotape and post it online platforms like YouTube, Facebook, etc. I don't need to explain this. As we said before, we are just as we are sharing photographs in online, we are sometimes sharing videographs also. See, you could find many things in YouTube's. For example, accident scenes. If someone is falling from a building, the scenes of earthquake. See the tsunami in 2004. Many videos have been taken by common people, which was telecasted in the medias, which was uploaded in YouTube's. So, such thing, such things are also a kind of citizen journalism. Okay. Now let's have a look at the history of citizen journalism. It was started in US at the time of a presidential election between George H.W. Bush and Michael Dukakis in 1988. See, the media, the traditional media in the US, they started a bias at the time of election. Means they started to publish news favorable to one leader, which means they are they are supporting one leader and capturing the images, capturing the videographs which is favorable to one leader. So the people of United States realized this and they started to protest against these unethical activities of traditional medias through their blogs, website, etc. This was one event that leads to this citizen journalism. Next one, in 1999, WTO, the World Trade Organization, scheduled its meeting in Seattle. Seattle is a city in America. Many activists assembled there to protest against this WTO because WTO
implemented some policies regarding globalizations and which was against the interest of a group of people, and they came there to protest against this WTO. But the corporate media, they didn't paid any attention to this protest. So to get media attention, they started to block the roads and the delegates who are supposed to attend the meeting. Finally, a 60-second coverage was published, but didn't give them any chance to explain the reason of their protest. See, the media, they covered a 60-second video only after they started to block the road and block the people who are coming for the meeting. But the media doesn't give any chance to explain why they are making such a protest. So they created an alternative media like website and blogs and share their message all over the world. In the traditional media system, the person who is receiving the news is the citizen journalism. For example, then who is a citizen journalist? It's an important question. Here is a definition. A citizen journalist is a person formerly known as the audience who was on the receiving end of the media system. Let me explain. If a person reads a newspaper, he is in the side of a receiver, right? He is receiving the information through this media. But when it comes to citizen journalism, he is the journalist. In other sense, we can say that a citizen journalist is any person who who responds to news, share photographs or videographs through online media. Here we can see a number of examples for this. Many photos and videos of terrorist attacks on World Trade Center in 9/11 were from citizen journalists. See, it's a photograph of the terrorist attack in US World Trade Center in 9/11. See, this is not a photograph of a journalist. It's a photograph of a common man who witnessed this attack. See, here is an example. Now let's have a look at of this photo. The footages of people who experienced a tsunami in 2004 were widely broadcast. See the photographs of tsunamis which are not taken by journalists or professional photographers, which was taken by normal or common people. Then you might have heard of Arab Spring, right? It was started as a protest against the cruelty of dictators in Middle East. It was called for action against the road rollers through social media. So these are the example, just an example for citizen journalist. Okay. The reason for the origin of citizen journalism, which means why people turn into this kind of journalism. See, the voices of normal people in a democratic country is very important. So everyone's voice is very important in a country like India. But many times these voices are not heard by our medias. It's very fact. It's very true. It's a factual statement. The voices of many people which is not listened by the media. For example, the ordinary people in many countries get no space in media, even they have valid reason to be heard. See, the people who are living in slums, or the Rohingyans, the people of Kashmir, they have their own issues, and they have their own problems to be heard. But media doesn't give any attention to their voices. So that time, these people, these people, they do their own thing to express their feelings, to what show their problems to the world by using social medias. But the problem in India is the leading media companies in India have hired the media persons, and they do not even take care of the issues of the common. When media is not paying attention to the voices of common people, the common people will do what they can do. That means they raise their voices through online platform. Okay.
Though citizen journalism is very popular today, criticism is being raised against it from many corners, especially from traditional media. See, they argue that this type of journalism cannot fulfill the objectivity. The main point of traditional journalist against citizen criticism is this individual journalist cannot fulfill the objectivity of this profession. Objectivity means the news which is based on facts, not influenced by anyone. The individual or the citizen cannot ensure the objectivity of the news. That means the news is true. One can construct a fake news and publish it in online. That is also possible in citizen journalism. This is one of the main important criticism against citizen journalists from this traditional journalist. And they believe that only trained journalists can understand the exactness and ethics of reporting news. Only trained journalists can realize which news is worthy, which news is important, and only they can keep the ethics of reporting news. This is the next argument of traditional journalists. And reporting without training may lead to biased performances. Lack of training may lead them to be biased. They may find individual differences in reporting. And the last one is lack of quality. It is very sure if a normal citizen report a news or take a photo or take a videography, it has not that much quality. So these are the criticisms against citizen journalist from the part of from traditional journalist. So these are all about citizen journalism. Thank you.